Alright, so welcome back, and now we're going to move on to anti-spins. So we've worked with the in spins, so that is the arm going forwards while the staff is spinning in the forward direction. Now the anti-spin is my arm would be moving backwards, so backwards, and the staff would be spinning in the opposite direction. So in this case, my arm would be going backwards and the staff would be spinning forwards. Okay, so staff rotating forwards, and at first we're going to just do a 4-point, so 1, 2, 3, 4-point anti-spin before we do the anti-spin flower. So at first this is just to get used to the movement. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the staff with our thumb pointing up, and so my thumb is up, the staff is pointing up, and I'm going to point the staff over to my left side, so my thumb is pointing to the left. So this is 1. So point 2, my thumb at this point here is going to slide through the middle and be pointing down. Okay? So what you can do is you can imagine a cross. It's also nice to work with a cross on the wall, for example. Maybe you have a piece of tape and you can make an X, like a plus sign on the wall, and you can work in these lines. So you have one straight line and one line up and down. Okay? So the first one, to the left, thumb is pointing down, and then the middle is going to slide along the middle here. And this is a bit of an awkward movement if you haven't done it before. So here, pointing out, the staff is to the back of the arm here. It slides along, and now my thumb is pointing down. And this next point is where people usually get tricked up. So I'm going to push this out to my right side now, and the staff is going to come to the back of my arm. Okay? So I'll repeat that. It slides from where my thumb is pointing down up the top, slides to the right, and the staff comes to the back of my arm. So that is usually where people get tricked up. They let the staff go in front of the arm, but the staff has to be on the back of the arm. And then from there, it's going to come down. Okay? So my thumb is pointing up in the down position all the time. So it's 1, thumb is out to the left. 2, thumb is pointing down. 3, thumb is pointing out to the right. The staff is now on the back of my arm. And 4, the staff is now pointing, my thumb is now pointing up. Okay? So it's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you'll notice is this top end, all it's doing is sliding back and forth, and the bottom one is going up and down. Okay, and what I mean by that is when I go out to the left, it's here. When I go top, you see it slides through the middle, and then when it goes out to the right, it goes to the side, and when it comes down, it comes here. So if you watch it again, this ball, all it's doing is sliding left to right. Okay? And if you're watching this ball, all it's doing is going up and down. Okay? So again, I'm going to do this in slow motion. Left, my thumb goes to the left. I slide it through the middle in this bit of an awkward position here because your arm has to really come up top. And my thumb is pointing down. I'm going to then slide it to the right. My thumb is pointing to the right now. The staff is on the back of the arm. And then I'm going to slide it down into the starting position where my thumb is pointing up. Okay? And the more you open your body and turn with it, the easier it's going to be to keep this movement. Okay? And of course, practice going back the other way. So In reverse, it would be out to the side on my right side. Again, it's behind my arm. And then slide to the top position. So whenever you're in the top, the thumb is always pointing down. This is going to help you a lot. And then when you go to the left, again, you see the staff is always on the back of the arm when it's out to the sides. And then my thumb is out to the left, and we repeat. So it's up like this, okay? And what I really recommend is that if you get stuck in one certain position, usually it's this top one coming down to the right. I recommend just keeping yourself in this one position and going back and forth. Okay, so you're going to start in this position with it behind your arm, and you're going to come up to the top, and then you're going to go down to the side. Up to the top, down to the side. Okay, so maybe this is already enough to get your mind tricked up, and then you can also repeat, so you could be out to the side or you could be down to the bottom. So you could get stuck in this transition, left to down, left to down, side to down, side to down. Okay, maybe you have a really short staff, it's going to make it a lot easier. This is a really long staff to be practicing with. So maybe it's a lot easier with a shorter staff, also a staff that's lighter. So, okay, and get yourself stuck in that pattern, put it on repeat, drill it, drill it, drill it, drill it, drill it, and it will start to open up into a whole new kind of world of possibilities when you start using anti-spins and in-spins, okay? So take your time with this. It's a bit tricky at first. It took me quite a long time to get this. You're not going to just get this overnight. It's going to be hours and hours and hours of practice of drilling certain things. And that is the beauty of flow arts. It's like if you are really dedicated to it, it takes a lot of time to practice, just like any skill. It's just like an instrument. It's like a language, whatever, you know, any kind of new skill, you have to put the hours into it, and then it becomes muscle memory, you know, and then it's like you don't even have to think about, you know, the movement anymore. It's like, okay, how can I, you know, take this movement because you know it so well, how can I move it around my body? You know, so the longer the amount of time you take to go slow with it, the faster you're going to progress, and yeah, it will open up a whole new world of opportunities for you to explore with the anti-spin. Yeah, so I'll see you on the next tutorial, and we'll start to expand a little bit further on the anti-spin. Okay, see you there.